Yo, what up, everybody? This your boy B Rob, and I'm back with another edition of the Random Rambles with Rob podcast. First and foremost, I'd like to thank you, the listener, for coming back each and every week, or however you listen to podcasts. If you're a first-time listener, I'd like to thank you oh so much for giving my show a try. And if anybody recommended you to me, I would ask that you lean over and give that person a crisp high five. But if you don't want to do that, you don't want to touch hands with the person that recommended you to me, you can pick up your social media app of choice and you can send me a well-crafted DM saying what's up. Or you can send that person that recommended you to me a well-crafted DM saying thank you for recommending you to me. Had a little bit of a stumble there. But speaking of social media, you can find the Random Ramblings with Rob on various social media platforms to include Twitter at 3R Show, Instagram at the 3R Show, and you can find video interviews. You know, if you want some visuals to go with your audio, go to YouTube and search for 3R Show. Anything that I've forgotten to mention, you can go to randomrob.com, to where you can find all kinds of things to help out the show, especially the sponsor. And my fan is on, and it's loud as shit. I was so used to it being on that I didn't even pay attention to it. Man, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I'm losing my nerve. But what I do know about, though, is that Hooks, Rubs, and Spices. Get those savory spices, those flavors in your mouth hole. Speaking of, I'm about to barbecue today. As soon as I finish recording this, I'm going to head my ass on over to H-E-B and get some lamb chops and some other things to put on the barbecue grill, and we are going to feast. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so I should have bended that shit, but I've been having a snafu with my computer that I'll talk about in a minute. But go to Hooks, Rubs, and Spices. Go to hooksrub.com. hooksrub.com. Get your 15% off your order if you use promo code RANDOM. Promo code RANDOM. Now, to what I was saying, motherfucking computer. So for the longest, I've always wanted to, add more updates and upgrades to my computer. I bought it stock. So, with the intention of I'm going to upgrade these parts. Well, I didn't get it completely stock. I made sure I had a good processor and a couple other recruitment. But since then I have upgraded the RAM, my fans, my power source, and the last thing that I needed to do was upgrade my graphics card and my monitors, which finally I can say that I am complete for the moment, at least. There's something bigger and better is always coming out. But I have upgraded all the parts that I have wanted to upgrade on my computer. I don't know if I sound different or anything like that. I don't know if it's helping. But anyway, it is here. It is complete. But there was a hell of a snafu trying to get all this shit put together. So I got a freaking 3070 Ti graphics card thrown up in the computer. Took everything apart, put it in there. I felt like a dumbass trying to stick this thing into the PCI slot because I was unaware, or I did not pay attention to the shroud. They had a shroud cover on the connects and everything. The pins that connect into the motherboard to get the thing juice and everything, and let it run the things in the computer and do the stuff. I did not know there was a protective shroud covering those pins. So I'm sitting there, I'm getting nervous as fuck. I'm sweating. I'm trying to put this thing in here. And then, it's delicate computer parts. You don't just be jamming that shit and pushing down on stuff and break and fuck up your shit. So I'm like, what the hell am I doing? And I'm looking at the old slot on the old graphics card that I pulled out. And I'm looking at the things in there. I was like, well, this fits in there. Then I look at the new connectors on the new graphics card. And I was like, what's this plastic? Oh, Rob, you fucking dumbass. So after I got the shroud off of there and everything, fit in there like a motherfucking glove. is in there like a motherfucking boss and whatnot. Reset the computer. Get everything in there. So graphics card is working fine. Came up on a sale on some monitors that I've been eyeballing for the longest. And I was just like, fuck it. Might as well pull the trigger. So I got the monitors, open box from Best Buy. I have no problem buying open box from Best Buy because they have always historically taken care of me if I had any problems with any item that I bought open box from them. So I found 2 of the monitors open boxed, and the description said has all parts and is in excellent condition. So I purchased them. I did that on Friday. They said it would be ready on Saturday. Saturday I had an appointment. I gotta do a little bit role in another film. So I appreciate those opportunities and whatnot. I can't really talk about it too much. But so I ordered the thing with the intention of, all right, I'm going to, after the movie shoot, come back toward the house and pick this thing up. That was my thoughts. That was my intentions. So as I'm sitting and waiting, because you do a lot of that when you're not a main actor in these movies, I'm just scrolling through the Best Buy, just looking over some other things or whatnot. And I see another open box for another monitor. Same one, because you want to have 2. You want to dual wield this bitch. And I was like, open box, excellent condition, comes with all the parts. Discounted price. Hell yeah. Hit that thing 2 times. So I got another monitor purchased. But since I was way on the other side of fucking town in Houston, I was like, I'm going to get it from the Best Buy that's closest to me. Because if I would pick it up from that Best Buy, I can get it the same day. I didn't have to wait another day. I can get it the same day. So I found a Best Buy that was closest to my filming location, and they had one of the things open box. Boom, boom, boom. Excellent condition. All the parts. So film day is over. Ride on over to the place, and we open the box. We check the monitor. All good. So that's where, I fucked up right there in that moment. So excited that the monitor wasn't damaged, that it wasn't broken or anything, that I looked over the accessories. This bitch didn't have a power cord, but I wasn't paying attention to that at the time. So they boxed the thing back up, throw it in the truck. I ride all the way to Micro Center, which is on the other side of town as well. Since I'm already on the other side of town from where I live, so these things are close in proximity to each other. So I went to that Best Buy and I shot on over to the motherfucking Micro Center and everything. Reason being that I had to go to the Micro Center is because I am dipping my toe in the realm of 3D printing. A 3D printer is something that I've been eyeballing for the longest. Opportunity presented itself to get on a freaking 3D printer, right price and everything. Also, open box from Micro Center. Guy recommended to me and everything, and the same thing. The description said it had all the parts that came with it, and it had no issues. And I kind of felt some type of way because, I know how finicky 3D printers can be in general, just from my research. I have no experience whatsoever using a 3D printer. But I took the guy's word for it. He seemed knowledgeable on the subject and whatnot. And I was like, what's the worst that can happen? I just take it back, right? So Thursday night, the night before, same night, Friday, the same night that I ordered the monitor. Friday night, I got this 3D printer. And I'm in my office. I'm setting it up. I'm putting it all together. I'm looking at videos on tutorials on how to set it up and put it together and all these things. Finally got everything situated. Then I fired the son bitch up. Said I had a high temperature warning. I was like, damn, I just turned this motherfucker on. So turned it off, unplugged all the things, plugged all the things back in, turned it on. Hey, menu pop up. Then immediately high temperature warning. I was like, what the fuck is going on? So I'm looking at some tutorials. I'm looking at some videos on YouTube. They're saying maybe the extruder, with the filament, the stuff that makes the stuff comes out of the nozzle, it could be jammed, could be clogged. So I'm looking at clogged and unjamming videos and everything. Clean that some bitch out. They did have something lodged in the extruder pipe and all that stuff. Clean all that stuff out. Did some other recommendations that people on the interwebs said to try. Unscrew this thing, then screw it back in. Clean this off, clean that back. Unplug, put this there. So I did all the things, did all the stuff. And every time I turn this son bitch on, it might work for a second. Not like print or nothing, but like give me access to the menu board so I can look at things. And then the high temperature warning would come on. And this is like a little siren on this son bitch. It's like, and it's not letting me do anything but turn it off. So I was like, fuck it. The dude that sold it to me, the knowledgeable young man, shout outs to Will, he gave me his phone number, his personal phone number, for any questions that I might have about 3D printing. Because I told him my knowledge level. He told me his knowledge level. He's just like, if you have any problems, you got any questions, here's my phone number. I don't know if he was hitting on me or not. He was a nice looking young man. I am secure in my masculinity and my manhood that I can say another man looks nice. God damn it. But I called him up. Well, I didn't call him. I texted him, because that's what we do. We don't talk on the phone no more. Text him up, told him the problems I was having. He gave me a couple of things to try. And he said, ultimately, you can buy this one little part. It was like $2. And try it to see if that works. If that doesn't work, you can replace the extruder, the little one of the little parts on there, or you can take it back to the store. So, all right. I got this thing Saturday in the back of my truck driving to the movie audition. Oh wait, I mean not the audition, but the filming or whatever. So I'm got this thing in the truck, and while we had those lull times, those waiting times, in addition to ordering the second monitor while I was sitting and waiting. And yeah, that's the moral of the story. Don't give me no idle time to sit and do shit, because I fuck around and spend some goddamn money. But I sat there and I was looking at a brand new version, like fresh out of the box, never been used, not a used one, of the same 3D printer. Came up on Amazon, and it was a flash sale. So, I mean, the universe is catering to me this fucking weekend, So it's flash sale, brand new out of the box, could be to the house the next day. So, bet. Pull the trigger on that son bitch. And then, I just went to Micro Center after the film stuff, after I picked up the other monitor, and boom, I turned it in, got my money back. So now we leave from Micro Center, we drive back onto my side of town where the other monitor is. Pick that one up. Same thing, open up the box, look at it. And, at that time, the guy that opened the box for me, we were both inspecting it, making sure it had all the stuff. He showed me the power cord. He showed me all the things, which the other attendant didn't do that. He just popped the box off, pulled the monitor out. We made sure the monitor was straight, threw everything back in the box, boom, boom, boom. So this guy was like, all right, here's all the power cords. Here's all this cord. Here's the monitor. You can check it out. Nothing's wrong with it. All right, bet. Throw that son bitch in the back of the truck. Now I got 2 monitors in the back of my goddamn truck. Finally get to the motherfucking house. Finally get a little bit of time to relax. Nope. I go my ass outside and I cut the goddamn grass. Finished cutting the grass, doing a little edging, weed eating, and all that stuff. Got the little blower, blew all the leaves and grass out of this motherfucker. And then I took a shower. Then I came into my office. Started unboxing these monitors. So put them together, sit them on the desk, position them. Now I'm getting all the cords so I can route them through, plug these some bitches up, plug them some bitches into the computer. Well, can't do that with one of them because that some bitch didn't have a goddamn power cord. So I'm like, fuck. Looking in my truck, thinking I might have dropped it somewhere, scouring the whole area, retracing all my steps. No fucking power cord for this damn monitor. So I called customer service at Best Buy. I was like, hey, man, said it was excellent, out of the box, had all the parts. And they was like, well, you can take it back to the store you got it from, see if they have the power cord or if they can swap you out for another one or you can get your money back. She gave me all the options. I was like, well, ma'am, is there any way that you can just give me some cash for a power source? I'll go buy one because I hate, and I don't know if you're familiar with the city of Houston. I live furthest north at the top of this motherfucker. And the place where I got the monitor from is the furthest south of my current location. It would take me well over an hour to get there, to get this thing there and change it out and do whatever it is that I want to do. I was just wondering if you could just comp me some cash where I can go 5 miles up the road to my closest Best Buy and take care of the situation. She's like, well, you can go to any Best Buy and remedy this situation. They'll take care of you at anyone. You can go to your local one. Just bring what you need to bring. I was like, very well. Hot diggity dog. So at this point in time, jump back on bestbuy.com and I'm seeing what stores that are closest to me that have this same monitor available. You know, if I had to pay the extra couple dollars for a brand new one, you know, untouched, I would do that. You know, I was like, fuck it at this point. So found one, Conroe, 12 miles from my location. Place closed at 8 o'clock. It's already 7:15. So I'm like, fuck. I didn't even take the monitor apart. I just threw that bitch in the box, grabbed all the accessories that I had, threw it in the back of the truck, made a beeline to Conroe. Made it on motherfucking time. And I go in there, and I don't have my work attire on, like to do things, to get things done attire on. I got basketball shorts on, and you know those bitches only got 2 pockets. I ain't got no back pocket, so I got keys, wallet, and the motherfucking cell phone, big bitch, in both of these 2 pockets in some basketball shorts. And you know how that is. And you put any kind of weight in them pockets, your fucking britches coming down there, homeboy. And I was like, damn it. So I leave the monitor in the truck. Then I walk in there and I tell them my dilemma. I bought an open box monitor. It said it was in excellent condition and it had all its parts. So the lady was, hey, do you have your receipt? Yes, I do. Showed her the receipt. They pulled up my shit on the computer and everything. And she's like, oh, sorry to hear that. She called a guy over and everything. He looked at the stuff. He was like, just give him a new one. So I like, what? They're going to take this old one, open box, missing shit, and give me a brand new one. Never been opened, out of the box. I mean, you know, it had been out of the box when I opened it, but brand new. And they went on a journey to find it because I went to that specific Conroe because it said on the website that they had 2 in stock. So they went find it. They brought it to me and swapped it out. Bomb, no problem. And that was it. I just had to go to the truck and get the old monitor that was still fully assembled and everything. And I had to hold it awkwardly because at the same time I had these basketball shorts with all my shit in my pockets. And every couple steps I took, my damn shorts was falling down. And it was a big to-do. And, you know, but I got it done. Jet all the way back to the motherfucking house. Unboxed this bitch. It did have a power cord. Put it up here. Plug it all up. Then I plug it into the computer. So at this point, I had no power source plugged into my tower. Plugged everything in. Plugged it all up. Turn it on. Computer is working. And then blue screen of motherfucking death. Don't know what the fuck happened. Don't know what the issue was. It just said, hey, we don't like this shit, homie. You got too much new shit. We gonna erase all of your program files and all the applications you have installed on your computer, and we're going to kick that shit to the curb, and we're going to start your motherfucking computer over real quick. So I'm flipping the fuck out. I thought I lost all my shit, which is still here. I have all my files, but all my programs that I downloaded to this computer to use in my everyday or not so everyday tasks, video games, everything, every program is gone, erased, vamoose, disappeared. It even was so nice. This computer had the audacity and the nerve to be so nice as to save to the desktop a file with every program it uninstalled, erased from my motherfucking computer. I'm looking at it right now. Matter of fact, it's going to be my motherfucking show image. You silly bitch. And I shouldn't be sitting here in front of the computer that gave me so many problems talking shit. But yeah, that's going to be my motherfucking show image. So, computer reset, come back on. Now everything in fucking big mode or whatever. These monitors are high speed, low drag, fucking 144 hertz, 4K, 60 fucking plus frame refresh rate and all this other shit. And I can't get out of goddamn 1920 by fucking 120p some shit. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Everything look big, look like my daddy's cell phone and shit. Big ass icons and buttons and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm trying to right click on the graphics card. You know, you right click, try to fix the displays because both of them are plugged up at this point. But only the one is working and it's showing in big head mode or whatever. NBA Jam shit. And I don't know what the fuck is going on. I do the right click on the home screen to pull up the display monitors. It's only registering one monitor. And it's not letting me also right click and view the specs and stuff for the graphics card that I put in. So I can't go into the graphics card settings and do shit. I can't do nothing. I don't know what the fuck is going on. So I unplug the secondary monitor and plug it back in. Because you know how you do the plug and play sometime. And they both pop up and the screen do the little flippity flu and the shit start working right. Huh? You think that happened? Fuck no. I plugged that some bitch back in. Blue screen of death again. What the fuck is going on in the streets in my home? So damn, I don't know what the fuck I did, but I went back into the boot settings and everything. I finagled with a whole bunch of shit, but I unplugged the second monitor, reset the thing, and you know I did this a couple times. Finally got it to work, and the monitor just kind of snapped back, going into his full 4K glory, 144 refresh rate, hertz, and all this other bullshit, right? All this jargon that I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So it's fine. It's working. I can get into the graphics card and do all this other stuff. It's working fine. I just got to take the time and reinstall all these motherfucking programs and apps that I had on this bitch. I even had to re-log into shit that I had auto log in and shit. You know how you go somewhere so much, it's like, hey player, we log in for you. Don't even worry about it. You ain't gotta even sweat. I had to re-log into all that shit and just do my basic setup all over again. But still need to get the second monitor working. Need to figure out what the fuck is going on. Cause I was like, this is the open box one. Maybe that's why this son bitch went back. Cause the new one is open, working like a motherfucking boss. So plug that son bitch again. Computer freaked the fuck out. He's like, why are you trying to put all this shit in my holes, man? And I'm back to square one. So I'm on my iPad now because I can't function on my computer properly. And I'm looking at some stuff. So I was like, you know what? I didn't update the drivers and, maybe the monitors aren't up to date. So I look up how to do that. I was able to get in the computer, fucking download the updates for the monitors because you had to do it via USB inside the motherfucking monitor. You plug it in that sumbitch and it do all the shit by itself. So I download those things. I update both of the monitors and then I update the motherfucking graphics card drivers and all these other things, and then I update some other shit and turn it off, turn it on. Boom, some bitches working. All these bitches firing. They working in all their motherfucking glory. I'm like, yeah, I did that shit. Because I was going to be mad as hell if I had to take one of these some bitches back. And, it just, so fucking angry. So fucking, I'm getting hot thinking about this shit all over again. Making me relive my past and whatnot. But I damn got the shit working. Now I'm going through all these motherfucking programs, reinstalling them one by one and everything. I have to call customer support for some of them because I purchased like Affinity Photo, which is like a Photoshop equivalent. And it's like, hey, player, enter your product key again. I was like, wait a minute, I paid for this shit. What? I had to do shit like that all over again. So I go to the website, log into my account, and it has that I purchased this sumbitch, but it don't have the product key. So now I got to contact them to find the motherfucking product key, which I can wait on that shit because I got the goddamn program on my fucking iPad anyway. So get all the other stuff going in. And so it's late into the evening last night. Damn, almost fucking 1 o'clock in the morning. So I'm getting everything straight. I'm feeling good. I was about to, I even had to reinstall this shit, the recorder software, fucking Audacity, to, put out the episode for the show. And I was just like, yeah, I'll record the episode tomorrow, which is today. And, I'm doing this shit. Motherfucking mouse stopped working. Just stop. Just kaputski. Just like, fuck you, pay me. And it just jumped out the goddamn window. Mouse just stopped working. I unplugged the little joint, plugged it back in. I hardwired it because you have that option as well. And I did all the things. Mouse did not work. Do you know how hard it is to navigate on a motherfucking computer without a motherfucking mouse? That shit. I couldn't even turn. I almost had to hard turn off the goddamn computer because I didn't know how to get to the goddamn drop down menu on the bottom to do the power reset and turn off and all this other bullshit. So it's already damn almost 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. My wife is calling me. Uh-oh. Through the power of editing and snack time, I have been to the store and I'm eating a snack right now. My wife called me on my cell phone or whatever because it's lazy Sunday for her. And it threw me off of my rant that I was going on. But bottom line, my mouse stopped working. I fixed all that shit. Now I'm here. I got it all working. It's just a pain in the ass to reinstall all these programs and stuff or whatever. But I will endure. I will prosper. I will succeed. And I will do things. I'm gonna finish eating this damn cookie too. Or whatever. So I hope you enjoyed my random ramblings. And I'll see you next time.